Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Steel Donut Collective, and welcome to part of the 2019 Christmas special.
Woo!
I'm
Boy,
Connor.
holidays.
With me on this video is Bob.
This is my final intro line.
And Yella.
Happy holidays, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we are actually reading a Christmas creepypasta.
Oh no, spooky
Getting
Christmas.
some spooks on Christmas.
Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas was my favorite movie as a kid, so...
Now it's
Well, that and Jurassic Park. So, one of those is less festive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jurassic Park is the best Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody will
People
talk about Die Hard as a Christmas movie.
Yeah, if Die Hard could be a Christmas movie, Jurassic Park could be
Jurassic
a Christmas
Park
movie.
is a Christmas movie.
So anyway, we are on the Creepypasta wiki reading a Creepypasta, of course, and this one is called Merry Chritmas.
And for the first time in a holiday special, we have Christmas spelled incorrectly on purpose. It's
intentional
It's
misspelling.
intentionally spelled Merry Christmas.
Yeah, all those
Yes.
earlier things like Chirstmas and Christmas and Christmas and
Fuck, I forgot about
What?
Christmas.
Chisness, yeah, and then
Yeah.
Chirst. I like Chirstmas a lot. That
Yeah,
one's
Christmas is very good. Merry Christmas. Today is 2 days away from the anniversary of my niece's death. No one knows how she died except her mother, who passed away recently, and me.
Her
I'm the
mother.
final lead.
I do not know who to tell, but I need to tell someone.
So I'll tell the internet.
I'll tell everybody.
No one would believe me anyway. They'd lock me up like they locked up my sister. That's why I posted
that how
up on
she
the
died?
Creepypasta wiki.
Yeah, the Creepypasta wiki, where you're certain that everybody will believe what you say.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sadly,
Yeah.
that's true.
You'll get a comment and it's like, this wasn't written very well, 9 out of 10. And you're like, no, but this is a real story.
It's a true story!
It doesn't matter how it was written. This happened.
Very fake, steals from many well-known creepypasta
yeah.
stories. And you're like, but this isn't a story!
And they still give you an 8 out of 10, and you're like,
Right. They'll make you like pasta of the month, and you'll be like, no, take me
I'm
seriously.
warning all of
I'm
you.
trying to warn you, idiots.
God
I
damn
wouldn't
it.
blame them. I hardly believe what happened myself. Bethany was going to be 10 years old the day after Christmas, the year she died. So I guess this takes place the day before Christmas. Okay. She still believed in Santa. I thought she was too old for that shit, but her parents thought it was cute.
Whoa.
Wow.
Explicit
That-
language alert.
That aggression all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Too
Yeah.
old for that shit.
Ah,
All right, well,
shit.
if they're going to be explicit, we can be explicit now. So.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck.
Hell ye.
Damn.
Balls.
They did everything they could to keep her from realizing it was... Hold on, this sounds so bitter. I need to change the voice. They did everything they could to keep her from realizing it was just a lie.
Wow.
Yeah. Like,
Someone
what?
sounds
Why is he
really
so
bitter.
fucking bitter about it? Like, chill out.
They also lied to me.
Most parents just like, they don't say Santa's not real, but they don't, insist that Santa is real.
Right, they just let the kid figure it out.
Yeah.
But instead, it's like, it sounds like they go through these, like, they prep and go through these
To be
steps
fair.
to make sure that Bethany never realizes, the lie.
To be fair, some people figure it out real late. Like Big Boss, he didn't figure that shit out until he was like on a mission in fucking Russia. Like,
That's true.
I know. Send him down a path he never recovered from.
That's
Yeah,
when he
that's-
became Punished Snake.
Yeah. If no one told him Santa wasn't real, like
then Peace
you know.
Walker never would have happened, which never would have led into all the other things where he's becomes the bad guy and all.
I'm
that.
on honestly,
Yeah.
that wouldn't have led to the rest of the series.
Yeah, the rest of the series just wouldn't have happened if nobody had told him.
Yeah. Bethany loved Christmas and Santa and elves and all that shit. I added the word shit on the end there to sell the, She used to tell me about an elf that would hide in her house. I just thought her parents must have been hiding a toy elf or something, but I asked them about it, and they said they didn't have any elf dolls. I thought they were joking.
I thought they were joking
What a
about not
hilarious
having any
goof.
elf toys.
Yeah, what a hilarious.
What a
they all-
weird joke.
They would say, "We don't own one of those," and then look at each other and wink, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
"You two."
Oh, you.
You know, it's so capitalistic that Elf on the Shelf branched out into all these other models that you had to buy separately, like Elf under the bed. You know, where it's like, can't I just put an elf on a shelf under the bed?
No.
You have to buy an elf under the bed
Yeah.
to put it under the bed.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my god, fine, I'll collect them all like it's a freaking Pokemon thing or something.
Bethany's stories about the elf started getting stranger. She told me that one night she woke up with the elf sighting on the dollhouse next to her bed, watching her with its empty glass eyes.
Also, it's kind of weird that, because that's apparently Bethany's description, that a 10-year-old would describe something as having empty glass eyes.
Bethany comes from a long line of people with dark and edgy backstories.
I guess.
Yeah. When Bethany was 5, her parents bestowed upon her the entire Stephen King collection.
Yeah.
I mean, if her presumed uncle, I guess, is talking like this, then yeah.
After that night, she said the elf turned bad. She said it would move around her room making strange noises at night, and she told me if she tried to get out of bed, the elf would run towards her and bite and claw her feet and ankles.
Did she show you the
What?
wounds? Like, did she get injured?
The elf, she said, had too many teeth which were long and thin, but not pointed.
Too many teeth just in general? Or
Long?
too
What does
many
that
teeth that were
mean?
long and thin?
What does it mean to have teeth? To have too
Long
many
and
teeth. Also, they're
thin.
long and thin, but not
But
pointed.
not pointed.
Okay, I've got it, guys.
Like-
Yella.
Mhm.
Yella. You
Yeah.
know how you have front teeth for tearing and then back
Yeah.
teeth for crunching? Imagine if even your back teeth looked like your front
So
teeth.
this elf doesn't look nearly as intimidating as if they had just said that it had sharp teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in my
Yeah.
head, it just looks like it's got like a smile that you'd see in a dentistry commercial.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I see it perfectly in front of me.
She said its nails were long and sharp like claws.
So it had claws.
Yeah. Of course, I didn't believe her, but then she showed me the scars and the new bite marks.
Oh, she does have those. Okay. Why
Oh,
aren't
there
her
you go.
parents concerned?
The bite marks were normal human-sized, but very deep and definitely with more teeth marks.
Oh.
So it definitely just has more teeth than it should.
Yeah. So
I
it's,
guess that's a little spooky.
So the mouth is as large as, average human, but it has more teeth than average human.
Yes.
So they're smaller.
I guess that's not necessarily smaller. They could have rows going back.
Oh yeah, like a shark.
Shark
Yeah.
teeth.
Yeah, I mean, like this is a true fact about my brother. When we were kids, he you know how like your baby teeth fall out and you get another row of teeth, not another row of teeth, another set of teeth. So his baby canines didn't fall out, and he grew an extra pair in front of where his canines are, and then he grew another pair of canines behind them.
What?
So for a while, he had 6 canines in the top of his mouth, and then he had to have them surgically removed.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when I started to worry. This voice is getting deeper and graveler.
I mean, the
he's
story's
getting more and
getting
more into
darker.
it,
Yeah.
I didn't believe in the elf at that point. I thought maybe she was doing it to herself.
With her many teeth.
Yeah, she was biting her ankles, and I thought she might have been seriously mentally ill. I wish I was right. I told
What?
my sister my concerns about her daughter. She was worried too, so she found a psychiatrist for her. Nobody is thinking there's like a 0% chance something is actually biting her.
Yeah,
Like, I know,
I've heard.
I don't believe in elves either. My point is, couldn't you have just tried to find out what's biting her? Because she
Yeah,
doesn't have
like-
enough teeth for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you can see
Yeah,
that
like-
it has many many teeth, which is weird. And if she says there's a thing at night, maybe try and see if there's a thing at night.
I mean, like, if you really, really believe she's flexible enough to stick her ankle in her mouth so that she can get a good old bite out of her own ankle meat, sign her up for, like, acrobatics.
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics. Like, sign her up for classes to become a contortionist. Because that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. This is
Yeah.
also, like they said, it was a normal human-sized bite mark. But she's not yet a normal human size.
Yeah,
she's a
10.
10-year-old.
Yeah, her
She's
mouth
a
is
small
smaller.
human size. So she's either got extra large teeth in her face, or something is biting her. If you're just looking at it and you notice that they are definitely bite marks, she's getting bit.
By something. Find out what
Something,
that
yeah.
thing is. And stop it from biting her.
I thought that would help Bethany, but as Christmas came nearer, she seemed to get worse.
She kept getting attacked. That's why.
I was staying over at my sister's house for Christmas Eve, and Bethany asked me to sleep in her room to protect her from the elf. I said yes. I thought that it was a good idea so I could figure out what was going on with her. Maybe she was biting her own ankles.
In her sleep.
In her sleep.
God.
In her
What?
just in her
Whatever.
sleep, she just contorts and bites her.
All right,
own
good
ankle.
night. Now I'm gonna just, in my sleep, tie myself into fucking knots.
Yeah.
That night, Bethany woke me up and asked if I could get her some water. She didn't want to get up because she was afraid the elf would attack her. I didn't want to leave the poor girl in there alone, so I told her she had to come with me. She didn't want to come, but I wouldn't let her stay. I should have listened. Oh, God. Maybe she would still... I love this aside to himself.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Maybe she would still be alive if I listened. It's my fault she's dead.
Damn.
Okay.
What a twist, huh? I mean, we all knew she was dead because it's in the first sentence, but man, what a twist.
I am more interested than I should be to see how the hell this goes down.
When we got by the door, I saw it. Okay, you're overusing semicolons now.
Yeah.
The elf was tall with strange teeth and blank wide eyes. So it was an Eladrin?
I guess.
I thought I was imagining it, so I turned on. You thought you were imagining a full fucking elf?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
in the dark, I've sometimes seen things where I'm like, is that a thing? And then look at it for a while and then be like, oh no, wait, that's just
I've never,
a shadow.
in the dark, thought I saw an entire person.
Yeah, that's a bit strange. Like
maybe a silhouette, but he's able to tell that the teeth were strange and it had blank white eyes. That's already
true.
more detail than
You should have been able to see.
Yeah, like,
on
you
a
know,
thing that's like
in the
a
dark.
trick,
Yeah.
a trick of some sorts.
I thought I was imagining it, so I turned on the light. It didn't go away.
And now it's just staring at you in the broad light, just looking at you like, hello.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh, hey there.
I know I should have tried to leave, but instead I tried to take a picture of it.
With what? Did you have your phone in like your pajama pants? What?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I keep my phone nearby.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't.
I know I should have tried to leave, but instead I tried to take a picture of it.
Still a dumb choice.
As soon as yeah, it really is a dumb choice. I don't even know why. Like, leaving is not what I would think either. I would think, like, protecting the niece.
Yeah, get between the thing and your niece.
Like, shield her with your body, because, like, that's the whole reason you're here, to protect her. Instead, it's like you talking about it like you're gonna be like, excuse me, Mr. Elf, I have to leave. Like,
excuse me, Mr. Elf, I have to get some water for my niece, and I'm taking
and it'll be
her
like,
with
oh, okay, see you later. Like,
I'll be here when you get back.
as soon as I did, it started to run at us so fast I could barely see it.
Damn, this barley makes sense.
Yeah.
Everything happened so fast.
Because he was so fast.
Bethany, who had been standing so still,
So fast, so still.
pushed me out of the room so hard
So
that
fast,
I fell
so
to the
still,
floor.
so hard.
The door slammed shut. All I could hear was a voice screeching so loudly. How many times does it so appear
So
in this
loudly.
one paragraph?
Oh, God.
I could hardly hear Bethany's screams. It sounded like the voice was saying Merry Christmas, but it wasn't pronounced right.
Oh,
It sounded like Merry Critmas. Anyway,
Why?
I was trying to get back in the room, but the door was locked. I tried to kick it down, but I wasn't strong enough. Maybe we'll find out why.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll
this
find
guy,
out why.
What the hell
Probably
happened?
not.
This guy's like made out of paper. His 10-year-old niece pushed him out of the room so hard he fell to the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she just
And-
caught him off guard, so he was off balance.
I think
Yeah,
maybe
but
she's just strong.
Once again, that brings the question, where are they? Because I thought the elf was in between them and the door or something.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just off to the side?
So I guess so maybe they get up and they start heading for the door and they get to the door and they're about to like leave into the hallway and he's like to the left or to the right or something.
When we got by the door, I saw it.
It doesn't say where he saw
so I
it.
turned on the light. Yeah, so they're by the door and he just sees it in the back of the room, I guess.
I guess.
With his
Bethany,
back of head eyes, I guess.
Or maybe
and then
it was
Bethany
off to the
pushes
side,
him
like
out,
from the corner
and the door gets closed and locked.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, wouldn't it
somehow.
have been scarier to see it at the end of the hall and been like, that must be some kind of fucking illusion or whatever?
Yeah, and then it suddenly runs at them or something.
Yeah, or like,
And like
he
pushes
sees
her
something.
back into the
He sees
room.
something at the end of the hall that looks a little weird, and he's like, whatever, fuck it. It's just an illusion.
And
or
then
whatever.
suddenly
he walks
he
down the
sees
hall. They go to the bathroom, and when he steps back out of the bathroom, it's gone. And he's like, oh no. And then like something, I don't know.
It could have gone many different ways that would have been way better than the way it went.
Basically, what we're saying is, with no description of where anything is, with no spatial anything, I have no
Yeah.
fucking idea how to
What's
imagine the
happening.
scene in my head.
Or what's even happening.
So Bethany is terrified of this thing. So why did she basically like sacrifice herself? It sounds like it's like one of those
Yeah.
like save yourself. She pushes him out of the room and the door closes and locks. So she's getting murdered and he's safe. And it's like, what?
Yeah,
Why?
like she specifically asked him, "Can you protect me? Like, can you be there to protect me?"
Maybe the push was like she tried to run away, but she had such momentum that she headbutted this guy. I don't fucking care anymore. Let's just
It's
go.
really weird and dumb.
I ran into the kitchen to find something to break the door as I called the police. They thought, what? They thought it was a joke.
What?
Oh, those wacky police.
Ha ha ha, what a good goof.
What a good
I
goof,
mean-
my guy. Well, good night.
Help, an elf is attacking and killing my niece.
I mean, I
You
probably
didn't.
like you imagine he just worded like, "There's an intruder in this house.
My
Nope, this
niece
guy's
is
dumb
being
enough to-
murdered.
There's somebody here attacking my niece. Please come help. The address is."
They thought it was a joke. I don't understand how they didn't hear the screaming. How did her parents not wake up?
Good
I
question.
found a
actually.
brick and decided that was good enough to make a hole in the door or something.
Why is there just a brick in
There's
the
just
kitchen?
a brick in their house?
Why is there
In the
just a
kitchen?
brick in the
Who
kitchen?
the fuck has a brick just floating around?
Instead of a mallet, they just used a brick.
I mean,
to
I guess you
tenderize
could.
the meat?
Tenderize
I
something,
guess you
yeah.
could use a brick. Suddenly, I heard a ripping sound, and the screams and screeches stopped. I cautiously opened the door, which somehow unlocked, and the walls... Did you maybe just not try the door before? Because, like...
Also, this makes it sound like her bedroom immediately shares a door with the kitchen. Because it's like, he's in the kitchen, and then it's like, he hears the noise stop, so he opens the door to her bedroom immediately.
What was the point of that detail about finding a brick if he's gonna go over to the door and then the screams stop and then he just
Yeah, he
opens
could
the
have
door?
just been rattling the door, like slamming it or something with his fist.
I
Or
mean,
he could just
went-
not include any of that. He could just be like, how did her parents not wake up? Suddenly I heard a ripping sound and the
Yeah,
screams and screeches
that
stopped.
too.
Like, who gives a fuck? He grabbed you just gave the steel donut a chance to go, how the fuck did you find a brick?
In the kitchen.
Where'd you
Why
find
is
a
it
brick?
there? Why is it there?
Who just has a brick? Suddenly, I heard a ripping sound and the screams and screeches stopped. I cautiously opened the door, which somehow unlocked, and the walls and the bed and all her toys and furniture were bright red, soaked in Bethany's blood.
That's a lot of blood.
Blood. On the floor, the elf was hovering over Bethany's corpse. So
Wait,
it
so
wasn't
was-
on the floor.
Was he on the floor or hovering? Can't be both.
First one, then the other.
I
Yeah.
guess.
I assume Bethany's corpse and not the elf,
Okay.
was
Yeah.
split in half vertically, and the elf was wearing her intestines around its neck and eating them.
Oh my god.
I mean,
You,
props
come on.
here. Props for using the proper it.
No.
No?
No.
Kella, never give props.
You're right. That's a mistake.
Never,
All
ever,
props.
ever give props, especially when you see the fucking sentence that I just read.
Yeah, all props taken away for being like, oh, I want it to be like gory and whatever. It's got her intestines wrapped around its neck and it's eating them.
Like a candy necklace.
Is anything...
Yeah.
You tell me. Are you scared?
No.
You should be.
Oh. I'm
And
sorry.
if it was written well, you might have been.
You might have at least been disgusted or something,
But
but
you're
even
not.
that
But this is
isn't
just so
working.
stupid.
Yeah.
I love this sentence. I screamed louder than I ever screamed before.
Hold on now, I'm gonna need to prep for this one.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
like my vocal cords have never worked
Yeah.
this hard.
All right, deep breaths. In, out, in, out. Okay,
Don't
I think I'm
hurt
ready.
yourself. I screamed louder.
That's so weird to say.
This scene would haunt me for the rest of my days. Like,
Yeah.
this is so fucking lame. Bethany's mother finally came out of her room and saw what had happened. She didn't even make a sound. She just stared at the horrifying scene. We closed the door.
Oh, can't look at this. This is too
Yeah.
scary.
Don't see it, don't acknowledge it.
Maybe if we don't look at it, it will go away.
We closed the door and put things in front so it wouldn't open.
Yeah,
We
things,
went into
just
we went
things.
into the living room to wait for the police.
But they thought it was a joke. They thought you were joking.
When the police
Wow.
finally arrived, they questioned us and her husband, who hadn't heard a thing. I couldn't say anything. It was like a dream, so unreal. I just sat there staring into space. The only one who told the police what happened was my sister.
But she didn't know what happened. She only saw the aftermath.
I mean, she saw that her daughter got fatality'd.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So this guy, the narrator, is like in shock. But like, what is the husband doing? It doesn't, imply why he can't say anything. So it sounds like, I don't know, he's
I mean,
just
he
like,
didn't see anything.
Yeah, because
but
they
he
already
didn't
closed
even
the
try
door.
to tell the police anything either. Sounds like he's just like watching the game and like,
Yeah.
I don't know, going like, get out of the way. Trying to watch the game.
Yeah.
The police removed the barricade from the front of Bethany's room, but when they opened the door, nothing was there. The blood was gone, the elf, Bethany, everything.
There was no room left.
The room looked completely normal, besides snow blowing in from the window. Everything was gone, like magic. Can we just have a woo 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 to when Yella said if we don't look, it'll go away?
Yeah, apparently that just worked. They
You
didn't
were
look,
right.
and now it's
Yeah.
gone.
It went away.
I didn't even know this would happen. That's magical.
Uh-huh.
That is magical.
The police started a search party. They thought she ran away. After everyone left, I stood in her room alone and cried. Everybody else was like, all right, well.
Well,
That's,
time to see if we can find this little girl.
No, Mom and Dad are like, well, I gotta get up for work in the morning.
Yeah, better go to bed.
All right, better we'll start working on making another kid.
Yeah.
Maybe the next one won't get killed by an elf.
Yeah. I heard the sound of bells, and then I heard the elf whispering. This is a very spooky line. You need to say it very spooky.
Merry Christmas.
Ooh. I ran out of there.
You can't make Merry Christmas scary.
I was scared.
Like, I feel like you could make
Okay, I
Merry
wasn't.
Christmas scary, but not Merry Christmas.
Yeah. And what was the point of that? Like, it didn't...
Yeah, why
Again,
was it...
wait.
Add anything.
We still haven't
Okay, there's still one
got
paragraph.
one paragraph. Maybe they'll explain it in this paragraph. I'm
Probably
not
not.
confident.
I'm not holding my breath on that.
It's been a year now since Bethany's death. After Bethany died, my sister's mental health began to deteriorate. She boarded up the doors and windows of Bethany's old room. She never slept anymore.
Then she should be dead by now.
Oh.
We found her trying to cut open her stomach several times.
Why?
And we have... So they can have gore in the story.
Okay.
And we had to have her live in a mental hospital.
Uh-huh.
Weird way to put that. Where she ended up killing herself by making a noose out of her bed sheets.
What?
Oh, okay.
Now I am the only one who knows what happened. Everyone else still thinks she's missing. Well, technically she is missing.
Yeah, she is missing. You don't
She's
have
just
a corpse.
also dead.
Yeah, you
Yeah?
don't have a body, so she's missing. That's how it works.
I don't go near that house anymore, and I can't bring myself to talk to Bethany's father. But no matter what I do to forget what happened, I can't. Sometimes I still hear the elf's voice at night, and I'm afraid it's going to kill me next. It's almost Christmas.
Scary.
Okay.
Don't you mean it's almost
Hold
Christmas?
on, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I don't go near that house anymore. Do they still live there?
Maybe the
I
husband
guess maybe
still
the
lives
dad
there?
does.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Like
Move!
the dad is so unfazed by this.
Mhm.
There was nothing talking about how he was shocked by what
Yeah,
happened.
his
that
emotions were never discussed.
night.
On
Nothing
anything.
talking about what happened to him afterwards.
No.
He just sounds like it. Just like Bethany to him goes missing because he didn't hear anything.
Uh-huh.
His wife has a mental breakdown, and he's just like,
Yeah, whatever.
eh. Yeah.
This is a nice house. I'm not moving.
Well,
Yeah.
this was written by Linguini, also known as Linguini. I mean,
Not
it is a
that-
creepypasta.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's a pasta.
Yeah, that. I'll also.
Yeah, it's a spooky spaghetti, a lurid linguine,
Yeah.
you know, a terrifying tagliatelle,
Something with an M macaroni, I guess.
macabre macaroni.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good one. Yeah.
Let's just get to the reviews.
Yeah, okay, so first off, we have so Migdos here says, "Howdy, friendo! Nice pasta. I would like to ask you for permission to translate it into my mother tongue. Christmas is around the corner, and I think people on our website would love this. I would credit you, don't you worry."
Oh.
Okay.
Migdos run a
I wonder what
creepy
language...
pasta site in another language?
I
Maybe.
guess.
I wonder what
Guys.
the language is. I wonder what misspelling he's gonna turn Chritmas into.
Guys. Yeah, I wonder too. But Creepsmas?
Ooh.
Cavatapi.
Okay.
No, it's still got creepy in it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
Supreme Star Ninja said, "Nice story, yo, but I thought you spelled Christmas wrong. But no, keep
You
up the
dumb
good work."
idiot. You
I
moron.
Don't
You
say nice
imbecile.
story, but and then criticize yourself. That's not on the story. They did that on purpose.
I mean, maybe he saw the title and thought.
I thought they spelled
but-
it wrong too, and they did spell Christmas wrong, but also they did it on purpose. So don't say nice story, but
Yeah.
like nice story, period. I thought you spelled Christmas wrong, but then I read your story.
And
Which, by the
realized
way,
you still
we
spelled
never
Christmas
figured out
wrong.
why it's called Merry Christmas.
Well,
I mean,
'cause
we
he
know
says it.
why, but like, why does he say it?
Because he's
I
a
don't know.
dumbass elf.
Maybe it's supposed to
This
be
is
like
a dumbass
because he's
story.
got such big teeth. It's hard for him to. No,
Yeah,
that
but
doesn't make any
That
sense.
doesn't make sense. Because then it would be like maybe the T sound would... Even that one, actually,
Merry
no.
Christmas. You can still say it with grit teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah? I don't know. It's another dumbass idea in a story full of dumbass ideas. I don't
Yeah,
give a
I
fuck.
guess.
I gotta
Skillet
zoom in on this
Lord.
one. Skillet Lord says, interesting concept, keep making pastas like these, P.
It's actually Skella, Lord.
Skella.
Yeah, like
Skelettits.
yella. Oh,
Skeleton.
Yella. That's what you should be known as, right?
No.
Skeleton.
No. I mean, I know somebody who might like that, but no.
Maybe just on
Yeah, but like
Halloween.
for Halloween, you can be a skeleton.
Maybe.
You know, put an SK at the beginning and a 10 at the end.
Just for that one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be skeleton. I like that. That one person said, "Hey, good job."
Hey, I disagree. So Holy Shadow 73 says, really creepy. But just imagine reading this when your own mother owns a fucking elf on the shelf. Every time I look at that thing, I swear to God, it's looking back. Merry fucking Christmas, eh?
What? Oh my god. That
Are you
comment
okay, my
combined
dude?
with- that comment with that username, it's just like, you're so
You're
so 13
Edgy.
years old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're so 13.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Princess Aramina says, hey, I mean, wow, great pasta. Hope that it's not real elf vowed really be clowns for some reason.
What?
P.S. A strange elf statue ice in my house. It's all goo way and discuss protein. I cannot let it get out, so I ask my dog to eat it. So they're probably dead by now, but beware, their soul is not bead yet.
No, that's bead. That's the word bead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bead. Yeah.
Which is totally what they meant to write.
Right.
They
oh my
meant
god,
bead.
how many words in that
That-
were wrong?
Comment was written by a 3-year-old.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a little bit more growing up to do, hun.
Like that's magical.
And then finally, the story is interesting and scary. Great pasta, by the way, by Epic Bloody Tomboy 649.
That's a username.
All wrong.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
interesting.
It's not
scary.
interesting. It's not scary.
It's
full of
barely
dumb details.
it's barely a story.
All details added just made us more confused.
Or annoyed.
You know,
Like
let's
the
wrap
brick.
back up to what we didn't talk about,
Yeah.
which is the picture attached to this story.
Mhm.
What is that?
A very
So-
badly taken picture.
The only thing I can maybe think of why this picture should be on the Creepypasta wiki is that the face kind of, if you squint, kind of looks like there's like something creepy going on up there, except that like what would be a glowing eye or whatever is pretty clearly just like a reflection off glasses.
The thing that looks the most weird, I guess, are the teeth look a bit weird due to the blurriness.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure those are just drawn on.
Are they?
Yeah.
Like,
So
the
is
detail
this-
on that is not correct, and they're not blurred in the same direction as the rest of the photo.
That's true.
So,
Also,
like,
it kind of
is-
looks like it's two sets of teeth on top of each other.
well, too
Yeah.
many teeth, you know?
Yeah, that's
Is this
too many for
supposed
sure.
to be...
The elf, maybe.
Is this supposed to be the picture the guy tried to take? Because
Oh.
no, not at all.
No, because
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
This is literally just like an awful picture you took, like with your early 2000s flip phone.
Honestly, it looks
camera
like you
quality.
meant to take a picture, and then you accidentally pressed the button again while you were putting your phone away.
Yeah.
yeah, that's actually kind of what. Yeah,
I don't know what this has to do with the story then. Because it's obviously just like a human woman.
Yeah,
that
just
Yeah.
like
you
a
took a really blurry
just like a
picture
regular
of.
ass person carrying some shit.
Yeah. Oh, well, guys, were you spooked on this Christmas? This Chritmas?
Yeah, I'm gonna pee my pants thinking about Santa Claus.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas.
Oh wait,
Get
I have
it,
to
it's
prepare to
scary.
scream even louder.
You gotta scream louder than you ever have in your life.
I mean, that loudness I did scream at was the loudest I've screamed in my life. I
Ever?
don't scream very loud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently.
Well,
Bob
now you
could
do
attest to
apparently.
this. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, and special thanks to our supporters on Patreon. Their names are on screen now. If you want to contribute but don't want to join the Patreon, we have our PayPal linked below as well. Regardless of your level of support, feel free to leave your thoughts or requests in the comments or in the public Discord server. All relevant links are in the description. Have a good one, and thanks again for watching.